Hi Virgo, welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm very happy to do a tarot reading for Virgo placements or anyone involved with a Virgo. The messages may or may not resonate. I hope you're all doing wonderful and I appreciate your presence and energy. I'm just having some water right now, Virgo, and I invite you to sip the beverage of your choice with me. So before we get started, Virgo, I'm just gonna take a few taps of the bowl, and you're welcome to take a few deep breaths. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to open up your reading today with the Eternal Crystals Oracle deck. It's by Jade Sky. And I did cleanse the deck before I started recording, and you did get labradorite. I absolutely love this stone. It's number 23, so you could be an August 23rd, even a September 23rd, or you could be a September 5th, or a life path number 5. And it says psychic ability and third eye chakra. So those could be some themes in your life right now. I'll shuffle the deck again, like while we're filming, just to see if anything else comes out in real time or in this time. Okay, we'll take number 23, labradorite. When you draw the labradorite card, it heralds a time for you to get more in touch with your intuition and psychic ability. You have been born with your own unique psychic gifts. Trust in these gifts and know that you are truly connecting with your spirit guides and angels. Do not be afraid of your psychic abilities. You may receive your psychic information through premonitions, your dreams, or through being clairsentient, which is when you feel something physically. It's an inner knowing. You may also receive psychic information through clairvoyance, which is seeing something with your third eye or inner eye. If you are already aware of your psychic gifts, labradorite is here today to make you aware that you need to reawaken these gifts or prepare for a boost in your intuition. Your spirit guides have been trying to get your attention. They want to work more closely with you. And I just saw feathers, Virgo, so that could be something that you've been seeing lately, like maybe when you're going to your car or, just out and about, you may have noticed some feathers around you. Notice any signs you receive or feelings that you may have. You may be inspired to attend some spiritual seminars or retreats, or you may feel drawn to a particular spiritual book which will help you enhance your psychic skills. Okay. I also want to say that it doesn't always have to be like clairsentience and clairvoyance, although those are prominent. It can also just be like every day, like when you're walking down the street or when you're working or etc., you're cleaning your home. You can get things, you can get downloads at any time. They don't just have to come through dreams when you're sleeping, and they don't have to come through, like you having premonitions necessarily or things like that. Those are very important. Those are things, of course, but it can just be, in your everyday, like day-to-day movements and things like that. Like it could be anything from angel numbers to you just getting a download, like something will come to your mind, or you may even hear a voice, and it's not necessarily like there's a presence around you, non-physical, but it could be just your third eye is open, or it's trying to open there, so you're receiving more messages or more downloads, Virgo. Okay. And as I was shuffling the tarot deck, you guys got the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords reversed. I love this energy for you guys. So this is 7 swords. So I find that to be, take the information that you're receiving and use it to the best of your ability. Okay. Like use it to your advantage. With the Four of Swords, you guys may be in meditation or may just really take the time out to like think about things. You could be like, you're typically decluttering, but I mean like spiritual decluttering or even mental decluttering, just sort of discarding what it is not necessary. Or just taking some time out to rest your mind and even rest your body. Then with the Three of Swords here, Virgo, reversed, like many of you have done a lot of healing work, or you're actively doing healing work, shadow work, etc. And that is why there is the capacity for you to really be in resonance with your gifts and abilities, okay? Or with the use of your mind here. We're dealing with swords. And when you consider the word psychic, it's really the use of your higher mind, right? Like we all have the ability to be psychic, which it's just, our capacity to receive information and send information and be like aware of it, be cognizant of it here. But a lot of you guys have like overcome some difficulties, and you have like maybe sat down with yourself and made sure that those difficulties, like you didn't have to repeat those lessons or cycles. And you've done maybe some forgiving work, or like I said, you've been in meditation, yoga, etc. But you've done some mental decluttering and even spiritual decluttering. So you have the capacity for these gifts to be used more to your greatest benefit here. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Virgo in their absolute highest good. I would say like the last maybe 6 Virgo readings that I've done across all of my platforms have been absolutely amazing. Like they have been perfect. I would say I would definitely use the word perfect to describe the energies that you guys have been embodying and experiencing here. So at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Cups. So perhaps you're creating space in your life for more love. It can be, love for whatever, for love for what it is you're doing, love for being alive, love for your loved ones, etc. But just making more room for love in your life. Again, you're in this place of like mental declutter and healing any emotional trauma or wounding, so that you feel like it's more safe to open your heart here again, okay? For those that are worthy of it, for those that are special, especially for children here with this Page of Cups. So very maternal energy, whether you're male or female, Virgo. It's just like I find you guys to be, I know Cancer is more like the maternal sign, but you guys are very caretaking in nature. Like I find many Virgos in the medical field in some form or another, whether they're a nurse or a CNA or an anesthesiologist or even a doctor, just lots of like caretaking, making people well, excreting what is unnecessary out of the body so that it can function at its fullest capacity here. I'd say very high vibration here, Virgo, okay? Some of you could be falling in love with someone on a side note. So your first card out is the King of Pentacles. Amazing, amazing energy. So this is feeling grounded, feeling stable, even feeling luxurious for some of you. If you are interested in a romantic connection of some sort, I am seeing an earthier sort of person, such as yourself. They could be like masculine. They could be a high sort of monetary earner or gainer. But this person is very stable. They're very structured. They're really great with finances. Or this is you, Virgo. This is the energy that you're embodying because you're allowing more love into your life. That's also creating this magnetism for currency, which is why the King of Pentacles is showing up. So your finances are looking outstanding, Virgo, okay? Also, like there is a nice little recipe for a connection in matters of the heart as well. I'm seeing a watery natured person and an earthy natured person, which pairs beautifully together. Water and earth go so well together. So you could be connecting with an earth sign, or you could be the earth sign connecting with a water sign. And I'm just seeing, I'm seeing tenderness, care. You guys both may like gardening or the environment. Perhaps you both like plants or some sort of like botany or flower work or taking care of the yard, etc. Just things of that nature. Maybe you guys just like walks in the park or camping. Just being immersed in nature here brings a lot of positive energy out of the both of you, or that's the advice here. Spend time in nature because you both really enjoy it and will benefit highly from it. But just totally good recipe here, Virgo, for some financial gains, okay? Especially that. So why it's all happening is the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, like you... I have to drink the juice that you guys are drinking. I'm telling you, you need to bottle it up and market it, because the 9 of Pentacles is this independent luxurious nature. So some of you might have been minding your own business and you just bumped into someone that you're now in love with, right? Not only are you guys like in love with each other, but there's a very high level of commitment here. There's a very high level of stability, and independence. So you don't need them and they don't need you. You guys just want each other, okay? So there was something about you just minding your own business, Virgo. Maybe it's like a neighbor or something. You were clipping roses from your yard, or pruning, or just doing your gardening work, and some wealthy person drove by and was very smitten by you doing that. It just, I feel like it might have created some nostalgia for this person. Like maybe their mother did this or their grandmother did this, and it just really brought some good feelings within this person. For others of you, the reason why these things are coming into your life, like love and wealth and stability, and making connections with people that are very dependable and trustworthy and are compassionate here, Virgo, is because you did a lot of work on yourself. You spent a lot of time on and with yourself. With this 9 of Pentacles, you worked really hard to get yourself to a place of comfort on your own without really having to depend on other people, which is so you, in my opinion. That's such a Virgo thing. Like you get yourself to this status to where you're okay independently, and you have more of yourself to give when you've reached that sort of status, okay? So I'm really loving this energy for you. But I do see a King of Pentacles type of person, possible Taurus, somebody that likes the finer things in life, checking you out, who is independent and also living in this wealth and luxury. They want to kind of add to what you've already built upon, okay? They see that you can do things for yourself, but they also want to contribute to what you're doing for yourself here, okay? For those of you that are interested in romantic connections. And the same goes in a business partnerships. I really find if you are looking to connect or collaborate with someone on a business level, I do think you meet your ideal match here, or you have met your ideal match. Like you guys harmonize in every way possible, okay? And they're just adding value to the value you're already creating here, Virgo, okay? But financial gains look outstanding. They look outstanding here. So what is on your mind? You have the Judgment card, okay? So I feel what this card is conveying is, I'm just gonna put it out there. Just try not to nitpick, okay? Try not to pick this person apart and dissect them so soon, because I really do feel like they could provide a lot of value. Not that you aren't already, but they can just enhance what's already there. Like it's similar to the way we use makeup, or maybe use a certain color scheme when we're decorating our living room. It's already nice. It's a nice space. It's a nice canvas, but just a little bit pop of color just brightens it up, and adds to what's already there, for an example. But there is this I'm getting new life. I'm getting brand new life here. Like, because you've done so much work on yourself and you've overcome so many challenges, this is like your life's reset that you're experiencing right now with this Judgment card. This is like a complete reset and rebirth on a very solid foundation for your life. Like, you're fine on your own, Virgo, but should you choose to join forces with someone, that person is just going to create exponential value in addition to what you have already created again. But the Judgment does remind me of you getting like a brand new shot in life to live it exactly the way you've always envisioned it, okay? Like, no more struggles, no more obstacles, no more delays, no more setbacks and things like that. It's just a fresh, clean slate. Try not to pick it apart and find, something wrong or expect something to fall through. You deserve this. You've earned this. You've worked for this. You've done so much work that the average person is not willing to do, Virgo. Most people don't want to go and look within themselves and say, what do I need to change? Why am I drawing this in? Why am I attracting these experiences that I don't want? What can I be doing to make my life look like the way that I picture it? And you sat there and you did all that. You did the hard stuff, okay? There's no other way you would be getting consistently amazing readings without having done some inner work, because there was a series where your readings were very challenging, okay? A lot of things to overcome, a lot of people benefiting off of your hard work, a lot of people like piggybacking off of your efforts and not even appreciating the value that you brought into their lives. Like, you guys overcame all of that stuff, and you did that by going within. You weren't necessarily pointing fingers at everyone else going, well, everybody only wants to use me. You were like, well, why am I attracting users? What am I doing here? And what can I do to fix it? Because you're really good at removing things that are unnecessary most of the time here. Okay, when you guys are really actively vibrating high or seeking to vibrate high, you start doing the work. Obviously, you've been doing the work. That's why you're living lives like this. That's why you're living in luxury and wealth. That's why you're not having any challenges here. That's why people are drawn to you and attracted to you, but they're coming to you to add value, not take it away from you. Okay? So the energy that you're in is the 10 of Wands reversed, Virgo. This is burdens being removed, being lifted. This is all green lights, okay? This is like, you can relax, you can vacation, you can get manicures and pedicures guilt-free. You can sit on your couch for 30 minutes and not worry that if there's like a dish out of Virgo, you know how you look. I was raised by a Virgo, so I already know, okay? I'm a Vedic Virgo, so I get you. No judgment here. So don't judge yourself with this Judgment card. Do I deserve this? Yes, you do. Yes, you absolutely do. Those challenges that you overcame, they're behind you. They're absolutely behind you. With this 10 of Wands reversed, there aren't any burdens, okay? And it's not creepy that there aren't any burdens. You just get to live this life because you earned it, because you worked for it, because you did the ugly thing, because you went within, okay? And you may have even removed some people or some jobs, out of the way because you had no choice. It was either you or, you getting the life drained out of you, or the finances drained out of you, Virgo, okay? Or it was you enjoying your life without someone using you, taking from you, not appreciating you, not valuing you. You stepped into valuing yourself. So now the universe is like blowing trumpets and saying it's time for Virgo to have a rebirth here. It's time for Virgo to actually be able to enjoy their hard work. It's time for Virgo to be surrounded by people that appreciate and value them and can even add more to the pot than they've already created here. without any challenges, without any funny business here, okay? So with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like if you are interested in a relationship with someone, they really want to build and work with you. Like they want to, look at all these coins. Like look at all these coins with no problems, no obstacles. Like this is a beautiful reading, Virgo. I just knew it before I even started pulling cards that it was going to be like this. You may have been having dreams about celebrities and being like friends with them, or just being in very wealthy spaces, or being able to relax, etc. You may, and you know that's another reason your psychic abilities have increased, is because you can actually like relax and notice them. You're not so hyper fixated and focused on overcoming challenges and removing people that are trying to take from you. Okay, you actually can, you know, notice these things and resonate with these things and use them to empower you here, Virgo. But I do see additional building. I do see a level of standards here because you have grown it yourself, so you get to maintain it. And I see people entering your life to come in and make it easier, to lighten your load here with this 10 of Wands reversed, okay? I also see many of you, if you want to, Virgo, getting paid for your gifts and abilities in the spiritual realm. If you are a tarot reader, if you are a palm reader, if you are a numerologist, if you're a metaphysician, etc., you can do this in addition to, like, let's say you are a nurse, but you also read auras. Like, you can get paid for both of those things combined. You can actually start something new that the world has not seen yet, because you have these caretaking skills in addition to these spiritual gifts and abilities. Okay, this is capitalizing on those abilities. Why not? Why the hell not? So your final card here is the Page of Wands. I'm getting a few different energies off of this card. The main energy that I get is somebody coming back. It could be one of your dependents, one of your children if you have them, or just somebody. Mercury is retrograde, which is your ruling planet. People coming back and wanting to, quote unquote, borrow money from you, or ask you for money, or you know, maybe tell you, oh, I've been working, you know, I've been doing better, can I get a loan, I have a job now, things like that. You know, they know how to get you to shell out that money, Virgo, just to be frank with you here. That's kind of what I see with this Page of Wands, like somebody that was once able to, I feel like this person does a really poor job of taking care of themselves, and they've been able to depend on you for a long time. And many of you like have stepped back or maybe even cut this person off. But this energy is, they may be coming with a sob story, like, oh, I broke my arm, or my car broke down, or I don't have enough money to feed my kids and they're your grandkids, or something like that here, Virgo. And you know, so obviously you're not going to let your grandchildren suffer. So you may say, well, here, take this, and please, like, you need to stand on your own 2 feet here. And I feel like that's why the Judgment is above this Page of Wands reversed energy, is because it's a judgment call here. Like, at what point are you going to have this person stand on their own 2 feet and not be dependent upon, like, all of the hard work that you have done, all of the inner work, the shadow work, the therapy for some of you, you know, the yoga, the everything that you've done in your life to get where you are today. There's still someone kind of clinging on, hanging around, trying to extract Virgo's energy and resources and finances, okay? And I'm in no way telling you don't allow this person, oh, we need a 7th card as well. Don't allow this person to take advantage of you. I don't want you to be taken advantage of. I straight up, Virgo, I do not want to see you get taken advantage of, because you've busted your ass to get where you are in several ways, not just work-wise. You've overridden depression. You've overridden people. You've overridden like shitty jobs, like all of these things. You've overcome so many things, and someone just doesn't want to do that for themselves. They want to ride your coattail. So I do see this resurgence of someone who still is very childish. Even if you have a grown-ass child, Virgo, they still feel like they can come back and benefit off of your hard work here, okay? Especially with you having possibly like a wealthy partner or prospective date or even spouse. Like they feel like you guys got it. You have it. So you will have to make a judgment call here, okay? Or they may use one of your grandchildren as an excuse to continue to get money off of you. And while you're doing this, they are still incapable, and they will continue to be incapable of standing on their own 2 feet. And like, what would happen if you weren't around? Maybe you're leaving them an inheritance, and when they run through that, they still will, everything will still come crashing down. Like they'll still have to face some sort of judgment at some point. That is what I really get off of this Page of Wands. I also get, just tiptoe. Tiptoe is probably not what I really want to express. It's just proceed with caution is what I would say for the Page of Wands. Just proceed with caution. There could be a potential creative block. And that's just a signal for you to relax, take your time, because guess what, Virgo, you can afford it. You can afford to chill. So go ahead and chill. You don't have to move every second of the day. That doesn't make you lazy. And sometimes laziness is a good thing. It's therapeutic. Okay. I know you would beg to differ, Virgo. I know that. But just be mindful that people aren't taking advantage of you and playing on your caretaking nature, or playing on the fact that you're related to them, or playing on the fact that you helped them in the past, so you should help them today. They're going to continue to not grow. Like, this is a very childish person that feels like they should be able to depend on you for the rest of their life, Virgo, even if they're like 40 years old here, okay? So just be mindful of that is all, but everything else is amazing. And it is your choice, just so long as you keep feeding that dragon won't be able to like fully fly on its own. We'll say it like that, okay? So let's get a 7th card here for advice or solutions. It's the Temperance card. So there could be a Sagittarius involved in your situation. The Sagittarius, be patient with yourself when making decisions regarding this person. You could also have planets in Sagittarius in your own chart. But be patient with yourself. They will probably play on your caretaking energy. Very likely, I would say 100% they will do this. But balance and harmony is what should be your primary focus, because you've worked so hard to achieve this. It will be about maintaining it, okay? And then even on the bottom of that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So should you allow this person to continue, it's going to start to drain you, and you're going to end up trickling back to that place that you worked so hard to get out of, Virgo, okay? Like, they'll take it all from you if you allow them. They will take every single dime and every single bit of energy that you have to benefit themselves. They have an insatiable appetite here, okay? You do have somebody very strong in your corner, someone that loves you very much, but you have another person that is very selfish, and they're almost parasitic. I am not trying to call your child or children names and insult them, but it's just a comparison of never being able to get enough. For those of you that do work in the health industry, you know the nature of a parasite. Even if you don't work in the health industry, parasites get a host, and they feed and feed and feed and feed and feed until that host has nothing left to offer, and then they find another host, Virgo, okay? So the choice is yours. Just remember that you worked really hard to have balance and harmony and healing in your life, okay? Don't let anybody take that away from you, no matter who they are, okay? The choice is definitely yours, but there is a risk, of you trickling back to that place that you got away from here, okay, my sweet Virgoans. Okay, so now I will pull from my Spirit Oracle for you. I'm going to flip her over because she doesn't have any clothes. And I'm trying to have Virgo money. I want YouTube to monetize me. We're going to take that because I really find that wants to really come out. So it was Moon Goddess. We'll just cover her up. That's Moon Goddess there. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So expect some news, Virgo. Expect somebody to come up and say, you know, with their little sob story or whatever. But it's your choice how you handle the situation, okay? And then you also have, can you feel me? Your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging, just like the Labradorite was saying. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate, okay? You probably sense this person coming from a mile away before they even call you. Like, it's that. Then you have new direction. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment. Yet, and I don't even think that's you, Virgo. I think that would be other people. Yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Beautiful. Then you have balance. I really find this card was really trying to speak to you. Especially in conjunction with this temperance energy. It has to do with balance and merging your energies and transmuting anything that you perceive as negative into something positive and more favorable. So balance. All is perfect just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance you are seeking. Virgo, I want to thank you so much. I really hope this was helpful. I hope you will like and subscribe. I thank you all so much for your presence and energy. I wish you lots of love, lots of light, infinite abundance. And until next time, my beautiful Virgos, take care.